It's been aged for 14 days. I am no longer in a relationship. It is currently 11:48 and I have washed my hair. I need to do my makeup. I made my smoothie. If you guys seen in my other vlog, I have to have this every single day. Actually, this works really well as like my pre-workout snack. So I love this smoothie. It's just jam-packed with goodness. So today I'm gonna have a bit of a later lunch, but I will show you guys what I have for lunch. And dinner, we're having steak. It's just the best. And it's currently 2 o'clock. We're about to have lunch. Where has the day gone? I have been doing Pilates for about 6 months now, and I feel like I can truly tell how much it's helped with my core work. Like, I think before I barely had much core. I feel like with weightlifting you do incorporate core, especially when you're bracing and all that stuff, but truly like my freaking core is like worked to the oblivion. If you guys ever want to try Pilates, I would really recommend giving it a try, whether this is with your friends or with family. Like, I think you can get a good laugh out of it. I've done it with my friends twice, and I've somewhat taught a class like my friends, and it's been so fun. And it's such a funny thing because everyone thinks Pilates is so easy and it's so like it doesn't require much strength and energy, but whenever they do it they always cry and they always scream. Like, not crying like literally, but they literally scream from pain because the pulses is where it kills you. Yeah, we're gonna have taco chicken for lunch. I'm gonna have a sip. So that milk has 50 grams of protein. It's the fit milk from Rockaby. I don't know why that does not taste good. It's lactose free, but weird. I just have the milk on its own. Oh, I guess I'm gonna stick to my oat milk. I put about 80 grams of oat milk for 2 pods of coffee. I feel like the ratio works better that way. When I do 100 grams or 100 ml, it's just a bit diluted and I don't really want that. I like it a bit more, that coffee taste. All right, just came back from my walk and holy smokes, it's only 24 degrees, but it felt like 30. And I don't know, because I was wearing jeans, so the heat just, I don't know, I was just hot. Anyways, so now it's 5 o'clock. I need to send some emails, and then I am going to make dinner. We're gonna have an early night dinner. All right, so for dinner tonight, I'm gonna make steak. We love the Coles porterhouse steak. It honestly tastes so good and juicy. It's not super dry or lean or whatever. It's really, really good. And I'll show you guys my trick to getting the steak medium rare and super juicy. And I'm gonna cook this for my parent. It's been aged for 14 days. Hello. Anyways, but it looks a lot more fattier. So I'm gonna first pat dry the steak so there's no water, there's no splattering when I cook it. So usually when I get my steak, I prefer a more thick cut and not so much fat on the side. But once I sear it, it's gonna be really, really crispy and delicious. I'm not a big fan of the fatty parts of a steak. So I've already taken these out an hour before I'm gonna cook them, so they can sit at room temperature. But if it's like on days that's more hot, maximum 30 minutes. Alright, so now that the steaks have been seasoned and also oiled up, I am gonna start getting the pan super hot and smoky. Alright, so for this steak, I'm gonna sear the sides first for 1 minute, and I'm gonna do each side for 2 minutes on high heat, and then I'm gonna reduce it to medium heat for 1 minute and 30 seconds. So this is the steak that I made my mom. She prefers it more well done, to be honest. But I'm gonna let it rest, see how it goes. Red, then I'll just quickly sear it. But if it works out, great. It has the best crust I have seen in a while, but I think it's because of the fat content. It's actually super, super crispy, but it looks so good. So I'm just gonna let it rest for maybe about 2 more minutes, and then we'll cut into it. It's my first time cooking this one, so we'll find out together. What? Dude, what the hell? Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Alright, so now I'm gonna cook our one. Literally 4 minutes is perfect. I'm gonna sear it 1 minute on each side, and then put the heat to medium high for the remaining 1 minute. If it's a more thicker cut, I would sear the side to get that really crispy, but because this is more of a thin cut, it's not really worth it. Look how well the steak came out. It's just beautiful. This is my favorite pickle that I love from Aldi, and 180 grams of rice. So the juices are... Oh my god, that's perfect. Salivating. But look at that steak, man. I used to not be able to cook steak, but I think the more I do it, the more I have it in me. Like, I feel like I'm like so professional. Bro, it's so juicy.
大小姐點就坐地起啦嘛。
Now I'm going to be making my morning shake. If you guys seen what I eat in a week, that shake I have every single morning and every single day, unless it's like freezing cold, but ideally I still have it every day before my gym session. So right now it's 10:15 a.m. I got out of bed a bit later today because I finished pickleball at like 10, and then I got home around 10:40, 11. Didn't shower till like 12. So I actually slept at like 1:30 a.m. so that's huge. So yes, I feel like I'm well rested, kind of. Got like 5-6 hours of sleep. You guys know the drill. Oats. I feel as though there's been so much that's happened and I need to catch you guys up on my life. I guess I could have just done like a sit down video and talk about it, but I think when you're seeing me do stuff, it's a bit more entertaining to watch, I guess. So pretty much in my recent videos, it's pretty much been like what I eat in a week, my 12-week cut diet challenge, and obviously there's a lot more fitness related, so those were fun to make. But I feel as though that challenge isn't really ended because I'm still on a cut, to be honest. I'm getting closer to my goal weight. Pretty much I got sick last week and I lost 2 kilos, 2 to 3 kilos, because I didn't really feel like eating, and it was just, yeah, I just didn't eat, period. So then I lost it, and I'm pretty much sitting at like 63.5 to 64. So I'm just 2.5 kilos away from my goal weight. Anywho, so yeah, lost that weight. That was great. Let me just focus on making my shake. I'm just gonna keep documenting the cut. It's not really a challenge anymore. I feel as though now that what I'm eating, I'm just mindfully eating and just be a bit more conscious. Also, two of my friends have actually like been quite consistent with training with me, just because like they want to obviously slim down, gain some strength. So that's been fun. Like honestly, training with someone and just teaching them, educating them to then for themselves to go train on their own. Like I feel like that's actually so cool to see, and I'm so proud of them. So I am planning to get my Pilates instructor next year in February to start my diploma and all that, and hopefully can start teaching by next year. And I'm excited. It's still fitness related, and I feel as though it's going to be super helpful for anyone who's like gone through any injuries. Like I feel like Pilates is such a good way to get back into fitness, and it's not as straining and dangerous, I'd say, if you just have the right instructor and all that stuff. You could say that for PT as well, but I feel as though reformer beds, they're just more support in my opinion. So yeah, that has been one of the things that I'm bringing into 2026. And also yeah, the wedding planning business have just been taking more of a backseat. I feel as though the wedding planning was fun and is still fun. Like I'm still planning my friend's wedding and I'm really excited, but I think friends and family is probably my priority, my client, my audiences, and until then I will then reach out to more clients. And I guess like another massive update is I am no longer in a relationship. That feels so weird and so, yeah, weird, I'd say, to say on camera. It is what it is. It's, I don't know, there's not really much I really want or need to say, because I think the time has like gone by and I've gotten closure and happiness. I don't know what to say, but I think I'm fine now and I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna be in another relationship for like a while. I think I really want to just focus on myself in the next years, just to get like my career up and standing. And honestly, nothing wrong with that. I feel as though, yes, everyone wants to be in a relationship, but I think as long as you can really appreciate your own me time, like that's really good. And I love me time. I love being on my own, and I can appreciate being on my own. So yeah, that's the two biggest updates I would say that I have. And I'd have to say, like, having mates around you is probably one of the best things you could have during these times, because at the end of the day they just want to be there, support you emotionally, and just whatever you want to say, friends and family, I mean, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to express, and you don't hold it to yourself. I think that's really important when you're going through times like this. I love how I just use my hands so much. But yeah, I think this is the first time I really am vulnerable with my friends. I don't think there's a lot of times when it's like relationship related things that I am super vulnerable. I think I just kind of keep it to myself. But anywho, it just depends on the type of person you are and whether you're open to talk about it or not. Like, and sometimes with mutual breakups, it never has to end negatively. You never have to cut that person completely out of your life. Maybe for a while, for a bit of time for both of you, just to kind of find yourself again. But I'd have to say, yeah, like I don't think I am the type of person that want to ever in any relationship end things in bad ways and never talk to them again or never see their face. Or that was just a little bit of a topic in itself. I'm gonna go blend my smoothie and I need to go to the gym in 30 minutes because I got a lot of shit to do. A exciting story or news is literally Raymond Lam is coming to Australia, and I am literally, I would say I manifested it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, in May I made a TikTok video where I saw Raymond Lam and Linda Chung like collaborate. She was a guest in one of his concerts, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, please come to Australia. And literally 2 weeks ago, he announced that he was coming to Australia, Sydney and Melbourne for like 1 day each. And I was like, no freaking way. So now I'm going to be manifesting Jackson Wang to come to Sydney, Australia 2026. And if he doesn't come through, I don't know. I only know that he will come through, and that's the only thing I know. But literally, if any of you guys know Raymond Lam, if you grew up watching him in like Moonlight Resonance, a lot, you would know who I'm talking about. And it's such a crazy thing because I remember the last time he came to Australia, I was probably like 12, and it was for one of those festival events in Burwood or Cabramatta somewhere, or Parramatta I think, and he was just performing there for like maybe a couple songs, and I really wanted to go back there. Like I still remember it so vividly. So now that he's come back and I'm able to go to his actual concert, I'm going. There was no way that I was not gonna get tickets. So I got tickets for me, my mum and my brother, and I'm so excited to go. It's in Feb, so not long till then. It's pretty much in exactly like two months away. So I just made it to the city and I luckily found a spot, surprisingly, so I'm gonna head to dinner. But traffic honestly was crazy, and I forget that how bad the roads are. Yeah, I'm gonna take you guys to dinner. So yeah, I literally got so busy, so I didn't even get the chance to show you guys my makeup, but here it is, if you can even tell. I wonder what's going on there. So fast. There to use the bathroom and then meet my mate. The bathroom was locked, so bad.
Follow Jimmy on TikTok. Funny.
Change up the table. After hours, we've moved this whole the piano and the setup outside, and now we're gonna start on building the base. Sounds like a oh shit. Right, this guy gave me an instruction and it's not even English. Oh my god, like Christmas unboxing. Oh my god! Alright, so we're done with just the base, and this is so heavy, but we're 70% done, I reckon.
Oh no, I'll say 70%.
Oh, really? Oh shit, we're not 70%.
That's pretty optimistic.
Okay, it is currently 4:50 and we started around, what time we start? Like 3:40 I think. Show the update when we actually add stuff to it as well. Alright, run us through what that is, Ivan.
I don't know. Just put it through here. Easy, mate.
We don't know if those two pieces are going to do anything, but we hope it will. What's the next, mate?
13 is now plugging something.
Good shit. We're going to see if it actually works. If it actually comes together.
it.
Alright, so we've got the actual table on top now, and just to install the power board.
You put your finger?
Yeah. A fallen soldier.
Fallen soldier.
And I got my thumb. Table has finally come together. We're finished. My good stuff. Hi. Alright, and now we're gonna make it like a workstation. Wow. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. The table turned out looking really, really good. It was just a lot of cable management that was a bit of a struggle. But other than that, we really liked it. It worked. And I got home yesterday at like 9:40 and I literally went to sleep at like 11. And I've already made my morning smoothie and I'm gonna go to the gym shortly. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you stay to the end, comment something that you found interesting in this video or what you found funny. And I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!